This musical merriment and costume cavorting is the lively production of Gilbert and Sullivan's comic operetta, The Gondoliers. It takes center stage here in Minneapolis thanks to the efforts of the Gilbert and Sullivan Very Light Opera Company. And in the words of co-founder Dick Fishel, forming the group was an act of necessity.
I've been here since 1978, and I came not knowing a soul and thinking one good way to establish oneself in a new city is to join a Gilbert and Sullivan company. It turned out there wasn't any. So one of the people I had met, a fellow named Jim Hart, a very talented and gifted guy, and I got together and decided we'd form one.
Never, never, never they get back to Spain. They will never, never, never cross the sea again. They will never, 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 never cross the sea again.
The result is a 5-year tradition of presenting Gilbert and Sullivan comedies to Twin City audiences, and the latest offering is a case of mistaken identity. Director Barbara Bloom explains.
The Gondoliers is the last major collaboration of Gilbert and Sullivan, successful collaboration. It's a story about 2 Venetian gondoliers, one of whom is supposedly the king of Barataria. Therefore, the first act takes place in Venice, on the canal. Then Act 2 finds us in the kingdom of Barataria, awaiting the big decision on who's going to be the king. Complications occur and gets more and more involved until the finale of Act 2, when it is finally revealed to us who the real king is, and of course, everyone lives happily ever after.
And in the course of The Gondoliers, everyone performs happily ever after as well.
Gilbert and Sullivan happens to be unique in the fact that they do have all these comic operettas, so people can kind of let loose and let the ham come out in them.
I've at last achieved a capture.
The opera company is composed of over 40 members, all of whom are amateur performers, providing very professional renditions of the Gilbert and Sullivan repertoire.
Well, this is my first year with the company, and I found out about it through my voice teacher. So I decided to audition for it, and it's been marvelous fun.
The work of Gilbert and Sullivan is the combination of playwright W.S. Gilbert's wit and the musical compositions of Arthur Sullivan. The partnership proved to be so successful that during its heyday, in the late 1800s, Queen Victoria commanded a personal performance of The Gondoliers. The humor pokes fun at many Victorian establishments. And in the case of The Gondoliers, the jokes are at the expense of the British aristocracy.
Of the troubles of the king, but the pleasures there are many, and the worries there are none. And the culminating pleasure that we treasure beyond measure is the gratifying feeling that our duty has been done.
Perhaps the one character to receive the brunt of Gilbert's satire is the Duke of Plaza Toro, portrayed by Dick Fishel.
Be so good as to inform His Majesty that His Grace, the Duke of Plaza Toro Limited, has arrived.
He's a seedy example of very shabby gentility from Spain, who, in order to make some pocket money, since he's really very much on his uppers, decides with his wife to go into the business of renting himself out for giving endorsements and appearing at parties, all for money.
The test of time has not taken a toll on Gilbert and Sullivan, and as it approaches its 100th anniversary, the humor of the Gondoliers holds up for another command performance.
What it is for me, and I think for an awful lot of the people in the company, is there's such unbelievably good-natured, absurd, high spirits that it's really, truly, in many cases, inspired, I think. And to fall under their charm is a very pleasant experience.